Louis, the Gingerbreads came to Carlton this afternoon on the back of two good results, 4 points from the last two games. It was always going to be a tough game against a side that are pushing for the playoff places. How well do you think Grantham acquitted themselves this afternoon?
Again, I think you can repeat any of my interviews and just play them again. We've done okay today. We've created some good opportunities. We've defended okay at times, but the difference is, I said it in there to the boys, I think they've got the lad Nat Watson's got a goal and assist, and Freeman's not lost a header. I think that's the difference between the two sides. We don't defend well enough in our box or anywhere around our box, and when we have chances we're not as clinical as we should be. But apart from that, I thought we matched them in most departments, but their little bit of class is probably the difference between the two sides.
And that class as well came at key moments in the game. The opening goal, Hilton volleying home after 7 minutes, and then Watson getting his goal 11 minutes into the second half. Great times for a home side to score goals.
Yeah, we said we wanted a really good start. That was something we wanted to go on. We wanted to start really well for the first 20, and then maybe readjust after that. And we've given them a goal head start. And like I said, they're really strong on the counter attack as well, with obviously their pace out wide. So we had to be aware of that. And like I say, when you give them a 1-0 head start, they're happy to sit back because they've got the quality to defend the box properly and are good on the counter attack. So it suited them. But we've still from then worked good opportunities, and it's just that final little bit of quality that we've just missed today and probably missed throughout the season. But like you say, they're a year ahead of where we want to be in terms of, like, they were in this position last year, and we've got a lot of work to do. But if we can survive this year, I think the performances are there. It's just the tiny details we need to get slightly better at.
And Grantham did get better as that first half progressed. There were a couple of chances that you referred to there. Curtis Morrison in particular, twice just inches away from turning one into the back of the net.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. I think, like I say, Rushy's gone through on his left foot, Kurt's gone through on his right foot, and that's their weaker side. I know you probably shouldn't have a weak side, but the difference is there is if maybe that falls on Rushy's right foot and Kurt's left foot, we might be having a different story, and that's just a little bit at the moment that's not falling for us. But like I say, I'm going to keep saying it. Overall, I don't think it's been too bad today. I think we've come to a really good side who, with their games in hand, and if they keep playing like they did today, I think they'll probably end up in the playoffs, and we've come and shown that we can compete with them, and we just need to start picking up more results rather than performances. But that is what it is today, unfortunately.
Second half had a similar story to the first half. That early goal, and then the Gingerbreads beginning to put pressure on the home side, then being very resilient, very few chances for Grantham. Carlton's goalkeeper didn't really have an awful lot to do until deep in injury time, when Ryan Rushen really began to put the cat among the pigeons. Yeah,
like I said, we changed it. We changed what we were doing. We threw obviously numbers on. I think obviously I know Kurt got injured before Kurt got injured. I think Muggs and Os were only defenders on the pitch, and we were really going for it, and we were attacking, which left us open at the back. And I think that's where they got obviously a little bit more joy. And then obviously we scored, and like I said, maybe if the game had gone another 5 minutes, we might have got another opportunity. But it wasn't to be, unfortunately. Just a bit disappointed that Muggs obviously got sent off, because their lad I think was on a yellow and has made a very similar tackle, or the ref told me apparently it wasn't as bad, but they maybe could have been down to 10 with half an hour to go, and that's a completely different game. But I'm not going to, like I said before, I'm not going to hide behind referees. We haven't done enough to put the ball in the back of the net twice today like they have, and that's the reason we're not going home with anything today.
That Sam Muggleton yellow card means that he misses, that second yellow card, misses at least the game next Saturday against Concert, but it could be more. You brought Connor Peters in over the weekend, and how good a move does that look now?
Yeah, like I say, we've been tracking Connor and trying to get Connor for a while. We knew that he was injured at Spalding, but he's come through Peterborough's academy, and he's at that age now where he's played 3 or 4 years experience at like step 2, step 3, step 4. So we knew he had it. Dan works with him every day, so he's been trying to bully him into coming with us. And like I say, it was just an off chance. I just said, Dan, why don't we just try him one last time? And it's come off. And like I say, you could tell he was a little bit rusty today, but he also showed his immense quality. And like I say, happy to have another really good player through the door.
And looking at results elsewhere today, it wasn't a disaster for the Gingerbreads. They started the day 4 points adrift. They end the day 4 points adrift.
Yeah, like I said, I think this is probably going to be our toughest game on paper, and we've technically gained ground on the two of others because of the goal difference. So it's not been the worst day. It would have been nicer if we ended up with a point and we were in touching distance of a win, and then we're out of it. It just means we've got to put back-to-back results together, and we can do that. We've shown today that we're more than capable of getting back-to-back results. We just need to fine-tune some areas of the game, and we'll be okay. But we've got to do that quickly because time's running out.
Louis, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.